going on out there? What's going on, YouTube? What's going on, Madden community? It's your boy, Hollywood Sports. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, man? As you guys read in the title, man, the reason I think EA has not rebuilt the offensive line. These are my reasons, guys. You know, it's my speculation. You know, it's just my speculation, guys, just so you know. We all know the offensive line has issues. You know, I think they try to improve the blocking, man, but I think the overall code just needs to be redone. And these are my reasons why they haven't done it, okay? If you're new to my channel, guys, thank you for clicking on my video, and welcome. Welcome to Hollywood Sports. Number one, guys, if they change the offensive line, these are the things they also going to have to do to get that job done. You know, fix the trenches. They're going to have to also redo max protection, because all these things are connected to the offensive line that I'm going to talk about. They have to redo everything. It's not just fix the offensive line. There's more to it than you think, guys. Max protection. The way they have max protection working, they have to redo that. Number two, when you ID'd Mike, they have to redo that. Everything is attached to that offensive line, right? The features and everything. Slide protection, left and right. Slide protection. All that has to be redone, guys. Double team blocking. When you double team block, that's all part of the offensive line. Run blocking. That's all a part of the offensive line. Pass blocking. When we see the pass block animations, when they have to pass block, is one of the really big reasons they have to fix this offensive line, is because when they pass block and they let people run right by them, they don't even see them. Their head tracking, don't even notice they're there. It's like they're wearing blindfolds. That's the way it looks. We all know how it looks, guys, and I think that's a part of it, guys. Pass blocking. The blocking system. Recognizing the blitz again. That's another system they have to rebuild, because obviously this stuff is, I think it's old tech, guys. I believe they still got stuff from PS2, old tech in this offensive line. You know, each year they can make it, they can patch it up, make it work better as far as blocking, going to the assignments. But overall, when you look under the hood, guys, it's old. It's an old engine down there on that offensive line. When you run screenplays, how they got to run out and block, all that has to be programmed. And they do screenplays different every single year. I still don't think they have screenplays down correctly yet. And I think it's because they don't have the correct animations. And again, it's old tech, I believe, still attached to that offensive line. They need to do all new animations. They need to recap all new animations and get rid of all of those two-man sequences in that offensive line. You see them blocking each other, but they're just going through sequences, guys. It's like doing a dance. It's like doing a dance. I mean, it's gotten better over the year, but you still see it. It's still two-man animations, sequences, how they choreograph with each other, the offensive, defensive line. You don't really see that nasty trenches trying to fight. So they got to redo that, guys. That's another part that they would have to redo. Everything is going to affect the defensive line, and I think it's going to affect the defensive line too. Maybe not. Maybe the defensive line is separate. I'm not sure on how they program it, but I think it will affect the defensive line, in my opinion. They got to focus on that, because when you change the offensive line, it's going to affect the defensive line and how the trenches go together. Okay. They got to improve the total trenches, guys, and the way they have to do that, they have to fix all of those things. I think it would take a whole dev cycle to do this. Now, I'm not trying to give, you know, a lot of you guys might say, oh, he's giving the EA excuses. No, I'm not, guys. I'm just giving you the reality of what it's going to take to fix these trenches. It's probably going to take a whole cycle. I don't know if they still have it, but I hope they still have continuous development, where they're developing things over years until they get it right, or when they can put it in, or if it get approved to put it in, or whatever it is, guys. Because it's going to take some resources. It's going to take some budget. It's going to take all of that has to be approved. Whether you guys want to believe that or not, all this stuff has to be approved, right? And it has to be a priority. Now, I keep saying to the suits, the management, the guys that's spending the money, the guys up at EA that spends the money and gives these guys a budget on what they can do and what they can spend. They got to go within that budget, and once they get within the budget, what they want to do, it has to be priority. Okay, so, and I know this offensive line, the undertaking is going to take to rebuild these trenches. It's right now, it's not a priority. It should be. I'm hoping it's next on the list, guys. I'm hoping it's coming up. Hoping this Madden 24, they really focus on this line. We know they put a lot of effort in working on the gameplay, and as you can see, they still have a little ways to go, guys. A little ways to go in gameplay, but this is the best Madden ever made, guys, ever programmed, in my opinion. Okay, all right. Let's see. So they got to do a lot of, it's going to take a whole dev cycle, in my opinion, guys. And that's pretty much the reasons why they haven't done the offensive line yet, because the undertaking, the work, the development time is going to take to rework this offensive line. It's going to be a lot. Again, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have to do the defensive line too. And I'm pretty sure if they're going to do it right, it's going to take a development cycle to do this thing. So I'm hoping, guys, they've already started that project with the continuous development program. They've already started working on building the pieces they need, and then they can add it to the game. Whenever it gets approved, whenever it's a priority, whenever they can fit it into the budget or whatever. Okay, they got to rebuild this thing from scratch, man. And I think that's what's gonna. They really haven't attacked it. You know, it's almost like human nature, guys. When you see something that's big, you want to do the smaller things first, right? I don't know what EA is doing, guys. I just hope it's on the list. If you guys saw my interview with Clint, I brought it up. He kept saying it's about budget. It's about he mentioned a lot of things, but he didn't say definitely if they were working on it, if they're not working on it, if it's in the plans to work on it, nothing. But he said, you know, discussions always happen on what they need to do for next year's game, and it has to be in the budget. I keep saying. And it has to be a priority till it suits. All right, guys, this was a real quick video. I hope it was a real quick video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, man. If you're new to my channel, I hope you enjoy my channel, man. Give me a chance to prove it to you. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button on your way out. I'm Hollywood Sports, and I will see you guys on my next video.